This is the opportunity of a lifetime for people that have businesses and brands out there. Email us right now at advertise at hiphopun.com and you will get an opportunity to put your brand right in front of each video that we do. And let me tell you, the prices are crazy affordable. You definitely can afford it. Email us right now, advertise at hip
Definitely
hop.
appreciate that insight. Wherever you're watching or listening right now, go ahead and hit that like button, show some love, and let's keep working. So, obviously, Dr. Muhammad, we are a hip hop platform, but we like to go against the grain and get into the deeper underlying of what hip hop's really doing, in particular to
And
what.
that's what I love about your platform.
Thank you very much. We did definitely appreciate that. We see a lot going on in hip hop now, and we're going to try to break it down layer by layer real quick if we can. First place I want to start is with Kanye West. Now, he's obviously been outspoken for a number of years. This time in particular, he talked about the Jewish community, and we're seeing the ramifications behind that. Just recently, JP Morgan said, your money, the $1 billion that you have, it's no good here. What do you think about what's going on with Kanye West in totality, and how do you feel about banks and other people in power starting to kind of back away from him?
I'm very concerned for the well-being and the safety of my brother Kanye West. Kanye West is speaking a lot of truth right now. And he's triggering a very dangerous enemy. I'm not happy to see necessarily my brother going DEFCON 3 on the Jews. Not that what he's saying isn't true, but I have grave concerns. My brother is a $1 billion black man.
Yeah.
And only a fraction of his billions is from his records. So that means this is a brilliant black mind that was able to generate $1 billion multi industry. And we know the pandemic of Black Death in hip hop. To a great extent, we know it goes back to one of the music industry's darkest secrets, the death clause that is a part of every record label contract. Death clause that the record labels can trigger when they determine that an artist is more profitable to them dead than alive. This death clause is real, and this death clause that was triggered with Michael Jackson, it was triggered with Prince, it was triggered with Kurt Cobain, and I suspect that it's been triggered with a great number of the recent hip hop deaths. And so when I look at Kanye West, $1 billion black man, his mind is so brilliant, it was able to generate $1 billion. And I see him with good reason threatening to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish execs of Hollywood. Jewish execs of Hollywood are those who are the Wizards of Oz, responsible for the carnage that has become hip hop and has become black life as a result of the commandeering of hip hop. It is the Jewish execs of Hollywood who's ultimately behind that. So Kanye West is speaking the truth. I fear that JP Morgan, when JP Morgan makes the decision to turn away his $1 billion, I suspect and I fear that they have plans to get that brilliant black man's $1 billion in some other way. And I would hope that our brother is protected. I would hope that those around him are real careful about who is let into his circle, who's even feeding him his food. Because, now close on this note, when they trigger the death clause in order to profiteer from an artist that outlived his value in life and want to cash in death, one of their main methods is death by a contrived accident. This is CIA language. A contrived accident, a drug overdose, for example. And so I would hope that we don't find out that our brother Kanye West accidentally died of a drug overdose or accidentally died by a medical procedure as his mother did, because I know they want to separate that black man from his $1 billion.